Can you hear me now? Yay! Hi, guys. I guess that mic's dead. Sorry about that. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Danya. Hi, Sherry. Hi. Who else came in? Jewel. Nice. I'm so glad you can hear me now. Okay, so I'll just go over. It's early. Look, I have my coffee. I'm in the craft room. I was here last night late. I'm putting together this kind of romantic, very pink and shabby chic. I'm using my wallpapers and my shabby chic rendezvous paper packs. And it's just like a fun, yummy pack. And I have all the bits out on my desk because I've been working. So this is the reality of crafting. Welcome in. This is an unannounced live. So hi Gina, hi Sean. And if you don't get a notification or whatever, I just figured I usually don't go live this early for like so many reasons. I'm not awake, my dog might wake up, which by the way I might have to just go water her quick. um my brain's not working yet, but I figured I was doing most of this on the lives, so I wanted to show you what I decided to do here and just kind of show you where I am in this project. So if you miss the live, it's fine. Go back and watch the replay. At least I can say that I did it on the live, right? Hey, Nettie and Gina. Nice to have you all here. New voices, new faces, rather. See, this is why I don't go live in the morning. I usually don't see, but it's nice to see you all. Welcome to my live. It's early. Okay, so I wanted to do a fifth signature, but then I decided that I was going to make it like a folio. So I wanted to show you guys. So if somebody asks, like, do you have a tutorial on that? Because people often ask me and I don't. I have one. So what I did was I had this as a fifth signature, right? All together. I said, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. So I took apart two of the pages. I cut this one down a little bit, just so that when I folded this over, this lace would kind of meet up here, because this is actually going to be in the center of the journal. And so, oh, you haven't, Teresa? I'm sorry. Check to see if you're still subscribed and notifications are on, because, hi, Carol. You know, YouTube it's YouTube. So I always say check and make sure, because, and if you don't like my videos, which is fine, we're busy. It's not that you don't like them. It's just that you're like, not even, I don't like a lot of videos that I absolutely love just because I don't think about hitting the like button. But anyway, if you think about it now, go ahead and hit the like button and you'll get some notifications. Yeah, I'm always live Fridays at noon Eastern. Okay, so a lot of people are at work and they don't get my notifications because they're at work. But I'm always here noon Eastern on Friday. I'm taking a sip of coffee. Okay. So now I'm going to glue it down. I put a piece of lace on here. Actually, I have to sew this quick. Give me one sec, guys. I do have to sew this on because I do. So you got to bear with me because I have to assemble this and I don't want to have to sew it after. So just bear with me. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. And my voice isn't working. All right. So now I'm just going to assemble this to this, and I want to line up this edge because this I want to be even. And then I'm going to glue this down into a pocket. So all I did was fold over this page here, and I'm just going to glue it down, and I don't want this to move too much, even though there's a hair here. Glue. My glue's not awake either. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I can still sing, unfortunately for you guys. And then I'm going to come down here. This should hold it all together. What is that going to? That's actually going to glue it to this. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll put a piece of washi in there. That's fine. This does not seem even. Why? That's where I want my glue. Pay attention. See, this is why. I am a morning person, but I'm not a functioning morning person, if you know what I mean. Hi, Sandy. Oh, hello, Leela. Nice to have you here. I have some new friends today. It's so nice to have you in the studio with me. All right, I'm definitely going to put a piece of washi in there. So let's pick a piece. I don't want daisies. I have this orange one, maybe this one. Hey, Dawn. I'm in love with the pink ribbon, or sorry. Oh, guys, you know where I got this? You're going to laugh. You know those Five Below or dollar store like rag rugs that you see some crafters. Oh, thank you. This was from the Raven Compendium, guys. Watch the Raven Compendium on YouTube. They kept their washi in these boxes. This one doesn't have the middle piece because some of these washis wouldn't fit on this one. Or it wasn't strong enough. I don't remember. Anyway, I got this. I pulled this out of one of those rag rugs. How fun is that? It's not even sorry. It's like a cotton. And I'm just going to use it. And I'm going to use it because it's cool. So we're going to put this here. Actually, we can go right. Nah, I don't want to go over the seam. And so, isn't that cool? I saw it in there. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use it for some tags, definitely. But I was thinking I would use it as a part of the closure. I don't know yet, though, because it's kind of shabby and pink, right? Hi, Nicole. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Oh, Central Time. Okay. You guys are up early. Early birds. Are you getting ready for work or are you retired? All right, so I'm doing that. And I thought I would make this a tuck. So this is going to be a pocket, right? Already, we got that. And then I thought it would be fun to make this a tuck. And maybe I can fold up and down some of these bits. So do you? That's awesome. So I'm working on this shabby journal, and I've been doing it on my Friday lives, making all the ephemera. So I have like this box. I'll catch you guys up because you haven't been here really. I have this box of ephemera I've been making on the Friday live, so you can go watch those replays if you want to check them out. They're under my live tab. And so, and here's my bag that I put all the bits in. So I've been making ephemera, and I put together the signatures. This I did outside of the live just because there was so much sewing with this that I didn't want to, I'd have to keep running back and forth to the sewing machine like I just did. I am too. I'm a morning person, but I don't function well in the morning. Like I need my coffee. I need to catch up on like a tiny, tiny bit of news, and then I'm on my way. And I'm working on some slow stitching for the inside. So we have that. And then this is the cover. It's still in process, but I made a bunch of yo-yos and I'm doing some slow stitching with some beading. And this is that Tim Holtz palette fabric. and I just put a doily on it, and I'm just kind of making it all pretty. So that's the cover in progress, but I'm working on the inside now, and I just kind of want to show this on camera so I can say that there's a tutorial. Because someone's going to ask me, and I'm always like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't record it, but now I'm recording it. So you guys are my witness. Thank you, Sandy. I love it. It's so, it's so fun. The yo-yos are fun. I'm also doing English paper piercing, which I'm learning. So I'm not doing any tutorials on that, but, yeah, so these are fun with the little buttons. I love this fabric too. So I am excited about this journal, and I'm usually not super excited about pink, but it's like a shabby pink. Actually, when I was younger, my entire apartment was shabby chic. Like, I was a very shabby chic girl. And then I moved on to, I don't know, my house style is chaos meets simplicity. I'm trying to downsize and get rid of stuff, and you know how it goes. When you get older, you kind of think about these things. Thank you, Carol. All right, so I'm going to do that. And then I figured I'd make like this a tuck. Maybe this top little bit can tuck something, and then over here. So let me pin down some of this. And let's see, where do I want to do like here. I wanted to glue to that, but not the, let me just stick one of these under here. It's what I have handy. And then this. Hey, Carrie. Hello, girl. How are you? And then I'll just put some glue in here. So we have a couple of different tucks here. We have like one here, one in here, and then we have our pocket. We have a little something there. And then I think just down the middle here, I'm going to put a little glue, just so we don't have it like bumping up all the time. That's all. So I'm making this up by, winging it. So that's our birdie. Isn't he the best? I love him and the butterfly in this kit. Where's the butterfly? Aren't they adorable? They're so soft and beautiful. He's my favorite, though, of course, because he's a little birdie. And so that'll work that way. So this will kind of open up inside the journal. This will flip out, and then there'll be some space here. I'll tuck a couple of things under there. I'll probably decorate this, and then this is going to get sewn into the center of these signatures. Kind of like that. So I'm probably going to bulk it up a little more. So let's talk about it. Maybe on this side, I can do a flip with a junk mail envelope. I'm going to get my box of junk mail envelopes. See what we got in here. And I need something that's going to fit. Oh, that might work. That's right on top. It's like it was meant to be. That one's too big. This one might work. That one's just kind of tall, but I can make it into a pocket. So I think I'll use that one. Let's start there. I have too many junk mail envelopes. I have to use them. I just coffee dyed a bunch of junk mail envelopes. Oh, look at that. You're on my vibe. You're on my vibe. All right, so we have these two. Need coffee. So let's ink. I'm going to ink. There's going to be inking. The paper kit is Shabby Chic Rendezvous. And there is a digital and also a print and ship version of that. And if you're in the US and you don't have a printer, because some of my followers do not have printers, and they actually take it to like Staples and stuff, or Home Depot, not Home Depot, Office Depot, and get it printed. But now I do a print and ship in that one. Oh, it's so lovely and soft. It's got a lot of pages too, like a lot, and it's got ephemera that goes with it. So there's some bits of tags and cards and things like that. So lots of fun things to play with. Very shabby chic, kind of soft pinks. Okay, so that's going to fold that way. So I could kind of attach this here and then have another flip out. That is perforated, so I'm going to need to put some washi. This one has all of this, maybe this one. And the little bits of washi I just put on tags and stuff, so if I make it too long, I don't worry too much. But let's do this. And I have to cut this off just because otherwise I won't be able to close my envelope. Usually I would wrap it around, but it's all good. Oh, get it out. Prince and craft. That's right. All right, so if that's going to go under there, now that I have the washi, and let's put a little notch so it can be a pocket, a proper pocket. I have an Epson. I know a lot of people use those like ink plans where they just ship you the ink on the regular. So if anybody has that. Oh no, Denise, not good. I highly recommend the Epsons, the Eco Tanks. The one that I use is now under 200 on Amazon. I have a link to it in my Amazon store. And it lasts forever. And I print a lot, guys. I print like my print and ships. And it's so good a quality of print. I love my Epson. And the ink lasts forever. So if you're in the market and that's your range, and it's an inkjet, and it's a 3-in-1, so it copies, scans, and prints. All right, so this, oh, and I wanted to do this bit here, just because we'll see some of it. Anyway, so this is on the fly, which is why I'm on a live right now. So if you're just jumping in, I decided to do a live because I'm doing this folio, and people will ask me, do you have a tutorial for that? And I want to make sure that I have one, so you can see what I did. So if you missed the beginning, you can go back and watch the bit of the assembly. Of this little bit. It was originally a 5th signature. Where do I want it? I think it just is there is fine. Oh, actually, yeah, I'll see it from the other side maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's too early, guys. This is not my time to shine. You beat it into submission. I'm sorry. I beat mine up too, though, Sandy. All the time. I'm always printing something. No, but the ink lasts forever, and I buy the off-brand ink, and it works perfectly fine because the Epson ink is more expensive. All right, so that's that. And now I need to cover that. So I'm just going to use some of these bits that I was going to put in this signature. Do we like that? Or should I go with the pink? I think I should go with the pink. And I'm going to go from the middle. So let me trim this. Just because that, you know, when you, I didn't put, sometimes I'll put it through the laminator to kind of even it out. Or under books, which this was. But then if it's not like 100% dry, like super duper dry, it'll still warp a little. So that's why I got some warping going on. Oh, there you go, Sherry. Do you like your HP? I guess you do because you have it. Oh, why did I put the trimmer away? Why? I think I need to change my blade. Look at that. Did I grab the right trimmer? Yeah. You know what? Too, my track might need to be cleaned out. I like this side. So I need a pencil. What are you up to, Carrie? How's life? Hey, Nonstop Mom. Welcome, welcome. Wow, that's so off. Yeah, these junk mail envelopes are never perfect, so I'll probably have to cut this a few times. It's good. Let me clean my track quick. I just had, really? I just had a pin here, and now it's gone. It's gone. Vamos. Here we go. And there goes my trimmer. I don't have any canned air. Usually I would blast it with some canned air. Now we have to find the trimmer that fell off. Okay, there we are. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. Okay. Oh, you got up. I got you up. Wake up, Carrie. I am live. What are you doing? Actually, I need to, if I do that, I'm going to trim off my mark. I have to trim a little bit of this because it's not even. See how it's just slightly, I don't know if you can see. I'm probably off camera. It's all good. It's all good. Good morning. I usually have my little lo-fi chill channel on YouTube going. But we're here. Here we are. Hi. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so that's all even now. Sort of. I'll mark this on this side and on this side so I get an even line. Nice. Sorting scraps. I was watching Witchcraft Do You Do? Has a really fun video out right now. And it was Mama, and she was showing a technique that she did. So you have to check that out. So that was fun. I was watching that, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me turn on the camera because somebody's going to ask. So here I am. I don't know how long I'll be here. I don't know. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. Yeah, isn't that a fun closure? Like the barn door closure? That's fun. It's super fun and easy, right? Like you could think of 100 things to put there. Somebody sent me in the comments, they said that they were going to do the back bigger. And I think it would be cool too if you did it like a circle or something, because then it would probably hold it down a lot better. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go check out that video I posted the other day and see the fun make. Thanks, Carrie. Okay, alarms, it's early. All my alarms will go off. All my early morning stuff. Yeah. So true, Sandy, right? Yeah, we always use our scraps. We need more scraps. All right, so this will go here. I wonder if I should make it a top-loading pocket. What's there? I'm going to see something. You know what? I can. Why not? Well, then you're going to see the inside of this. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Carrie, actually, it'll be perfect since you just tea dyed or coffee dyed envelopes. Her video will be perfect for you. You will love it. Okay, I have a lot of bits. I'm probably going to just put a regular pocket on this. Oh, Carrie, I have to show you the cover I'm working on. I think you'll like it. You weren't here, so look. This is the cover. I don't know what I'm going to do on the back yet, but this is going to be the front with the little yo-yos. There's like little lines of thread and some slow stitching, which I'm still working on. I have some other doilies I want to use. This one looks like nobody tucked in their ends, weaved in their ends. And my slow stitching. I'm doing some slow stitching on an old sheet. It's clean. Oh, isn't it cool? I'm glad you love it. Carrie makes quilts and that, so I thought she would love it. Carrie's channel is super fun too if you don't follow her. Hi, Diane. How are you? Thanks for dropping in. I dropped in to do a little how-to on this folio that I'm winging. So that's what I'm doing. And this is like perfect. It's I could stencil it. How about we stencil it? And I have some floral stencils here. I found a whole bunch of stencils the other day that I had just kind of hanging around. I think there's some roses in this one. Yeah, sort of. Let's see. Yeah, here they are. Ooh, and they're perfectly pink, so I can get out my pink ink. My pink ink. Or Distress. Tattered Rose. Where are you? You're right here somewhere. Here we go. Tattered Rose. I'm glad you're fabulous. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. So I'm going to do something like that. Oh, somebody supported me on Ko-Fi. Thank you, whoever did that. I appreciate it. I can't look right now. And I did turn off the Ko-Fi bot, so I don't know why it is still interrupting me. I don't know. I have to see what's going on. Somehow I gave it access to my YouTube. And now, you know, it shows up here and talks to me. So that's kind of cool. Let's come over here and do one. That's nice. That's nice. It's nice and soft and pretty. Very pretty. I'm in my pretty era. Don't worry, Grungy's still here. Grungy and Cranky still here. All right, so this will flip over. This will go like this. And then this will get sewn into the journal. I like it. So now I have a lot of these bits that I was going to put in here. What are you? Ooh, I like you. I like this brown. Ooh, that'll go good on this page. Shall we make some pockets since I'm here? I'll stay a bit longer. Hey, Annie. How's Canada? I need a sip of coffee. All right. Let's see. I think I'll do a set of crisscross applesauce. Hi, Lisa. Ooh, nice. We had it here and then it got warm again. Yesterday was warm and now it's going to cool off again, but not soon enough for me. I'm already in snuggle up in my little corner chair and crochet moods. It's on the other side of this. It's white. All right. I'm going to have to get another piece. Oh, I have another piece. Look at that. Just take a hair off of this. They are more colorful. So are the sunrises. I think the cooler temperatures add some particles to the air that just make it nicer. All right, so let's cut them both off at the same height. And what's the weather like by you, Di? How's it going there? Okay, and now I need to cut them on an angle. So let's figure out where. I had it and then I lost it. Hi, Jenny. Thanks. Yeah, I wanted to make sure this was on a replay somewhere so I could tell everyone. So that's why I'm here. Good morning. Usually my mornings are busy, so it's hard for me to do a live, but the dog is still asleep. Shh, don't wake her up. Let me reset this alarm because I have to remember this. And that's my memory right there. is my phone. So this is going to sit like this. I did this in the one video the other day. I think it was the big book. I'm not sure anymore. All the days blend together. Okay, we'll do this. Hello, chipped fella. Mine doesn't either. I don't auto print on the back. I just flip everything over. Takes a second. Maybe I should put some lace on this, on like the top one, just to kind of go with the vibe. I don't know. I don't know. Patty, hello, girl. I watched a bunch of Patty's videos last night. Patty worked in the September journal, and what else did I watch that you were making? Oh, you were working in your very first ever junk journal. When's that going up on Ko-Fi? She's gonna put it up for sale. Go ahead and beat me to it. It's nice to have y'all here. Yeah, got my coffee, got my journal, I'm crafting. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to tuck it this way because I like that better. And this is where I'm sewing it in, so I just have to be aware of that. And maybe what I'll do is I'll sew it in with an envelope, and that'll add a little more flair. That sounds good, right? All right, let's glue it down. Good morning. Hi, Mary. Oh, you might post it tonight. I'm surprised you're posting your very first journal. I couldn't post my very first journal if I wanted to. It is not pretty. But it was my first one. Yours is gorgeous. I'm like, dang, that's a good first journal. But you're very talented, so just a natural. Hi, Brenda. Welcome, welcome. Wow, so many friends this early. And then that's going to go that way. No straight lines for me. Nope. It's my superpower. Squiggly glue lines. Hey, Lily. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. If you don't follow Patty Checkmate on Ko-Fi, you have to go find her. I don't have the link right here, but she's going to post a pretty journal. What do I have here? Nothing's going to be long enough because I took all my little bits. I want it flat, so. Are you going to fit? No. These are good for tags. I don't want this. It's too big. Oh, actually, that might be pretty. Should I do that? I think I'll do that. I can't sew it, so I'll glue stick it, which is kind of dangerous. But if I use this, and I'm afraid that this won't hold it. Does anybody use the art glitter glue? Mine's a mix, so it's got PVA in it also. It's got glue boogers falling off it. Like, what do you think? Which one should I use? A glue stick? I think the glue stick is going to make it fall off. And I'm not going to sew it at this point because it's glued down. If you watch the previous lives, you can see it. But these I didn't do on a live because I can't. It's too much boring, selecting papers and stuff. And the sewing is off camera, so you wouldn't even see it. But those are all done. You use the art glitter glue for your lace? Okay. I just think the art glitter glue might not show as much. I don't know though. Hey, Sunflower. Okay, I'm going to do it because Diane, and everybody, I trust your judgment. Okay. And then I'll go real light. I guess I got to go more. You guys are experts, you know. Okay. Well, it looks like it's going to stay, so good job. Good call, guys. Thank you. You talked me through it. Now, and I'll do a flip through of the journal when it's done. I always try to do that. I don't do a lot of really big journals, so, but this one's a big one. It's going to be a big one. Going to have lots of stuff. There we go. That's kind of really nice. I like that it's not too bulky of a ribbon. It just gives it that feminine touch very gently. And so now I have like kind of two pockets there. We have this flip. And I have to put a piece of paper on this side. So what do we have in here? This one is throwing me off. It kind of, it's from my wallpaper pack, but I feel like it doesn't match the rest of this. What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't have a lot of blue. I have some green here and here. Is that the same though? I don't know. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, so this was, gosh, I think I got this on Amazon. Look at the size of this roll. And it wasn't that expensive. And I got it in white. And where is it? I had it out. Now I've lost it. I'll show you the white one. Where'd you go, sir? I don't know what I do with the off-white one. Anyway, it looks like this is going to last me forever. And it's super thin, which I'm like, but it says hip girl 20 yards. It's 20 yards. It's going to be here forever and ever and ever. But I use white, so it's fine. And I can dye it. It does all go? You think so? This is from my wallpaper packs. One of my wallpaper packs. This is all from the kit. Flower. So I'm sorry, it's 3 different kits, but I mixed them up. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So it's actually 3 different packs. All right, so let's put this here. So like a wallflower, wallpaper. I don't know, there's 3 packs of them, but it's the one with this in it. I printed out all the pieces from this pack. I think it's 2. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I can't keep track. Okay, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna take your word for it, because I was hemming and hawing about it. Hemming and hawing, hemming and hawing, hemming and hawing. What is the origin of that saying anyway? Anybody know? bonus points today if you know where it originates from. Hem and Hawn. Tiny, tiny bit off. Okay. Will you put the kit names in the description box? Not sure if I got them all. Sure. Thank you, Carrie. I sure will. I will. As soon as YouTube lets me. Maybe I'll throw the links up here. But if you just go to hitherandyon.studio.com and go to paper packs, they're all there. But I will. But it takes like 24 hours for it to decide it wants to let me to edit anything in it. But let's move this. Why am I keeping it here? I don't know, because it's early and I need more coffee. I'm whiny. I bought 2 new t-shirts recently. The first one says I'm salty, and it's got the famous salt. Why can't I think of the name of it now? The one with the girl with the umbrella. It's got her on it, kind of like their logo. So it's probably stolen. I don't know. I don't know what's out of copyright. But anyway, it says I'm salty. And then I have another one that has, it's so funny. It's got a picture of a possum on it. Angry possum. Like, you know how possums look when they're angry. And it says, first of all, I'm a delight. And I wear it all the time. And so when my husband gets grumpy, I'm just like, first of all, I'm a delight. Should I make this a pocket? I could make this a top loading pocket. That would add even more, or even a side. Maybe we'll make it a side loading, because this is going to be in this way. So anything that sticks out could be like a little tab. Yeah. How much can I cut off of this? Nothing. I'm not going to cut anything off of it. I am just going to put a little notch in it. That's what I'm going to do. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. Hem to ponder and haw to express indecision. Oh, so it is hemming and hawing. There we go. Now I know. That's sure great. It's totally me. Okay, so we're doing that. Oh, look at that, right? Of course, it would fall right there. So now I need another piece of tape. I got out a lot of vintage for this too. So I have some envelopes, and this is a piece that I cut out from an old vintage photo album. And it's, you know, got this paper that's really lacy under here. Oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous. I just saw it when I moved this, so it's that one. Of course it's not going to line up. Why is that? That's so weird. It's not going to line up. I'm just going to make it look all jacked. Nobody's going to know. How will they know? Nobody's going to notice that. Just me and my crazy eyes. To clear my fest while I watch and listen to you. Desk. Well, good. You read typo. I could see your frustration or feel. My voice isn't working yet, guys. Your frustration yesterday with those trucks in your area, Patty. And I get it here a lot because we have a company right up the road that has these gigantic trucks. And when I used to videotape in the bedroom, on my little table when I first was starting out, I'd have the windows open like you did, and they would go by all day long. And they do the break or the downshift or whatever they do. They go, "Mum, mum, 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 mum." And I'm just like, guys, really? Do you hate me? Like, always during a video. I did not think of that, Lily. That is from the Raven Compendium on YouTube. They did a video and they showed off theirs, so I take no credit for that, except that I used up all of this glad. I used it all up. That was my contribution. You know, there's actually, we were driving back from, we went out. My daughter was not feeling well this past weekend, which is why I missed your live, Patty, because she wasn't feeling well. I was kind of distraught. But anyway, so there are some towns. We went over a bridge and it said, and I asked my husband, I'm like, what does that mean? It's like, don't down break or so. I don't know what they call it. There's obviously some kind of man term that I am not familiar with, nor do I care. There are female truck drivers, don't get me wrong, but I think the guys that make the signs. Anyway, he's like that, and I'm like, oh, that's what that sound is called. So it's that sound, and some places outlaw it. You're not allowed to do it in certain areas. They put up signs for it. Anyway, so that's fun. So that is the piece I wanted to make to go in between the signatures. So once I sew these up and get my thing finished, actually this one's going on the front because I love that butterfly so much. This is going to go in the center here, and I am going to put an envelope in there when I sew it in to hide that bit instead of a 5th signature, and then that will give me some extra room in there. I think I like that a lot better, and I think it still works with the lace. I guess I could put another piece of lace here to kind of stick out, but I don't want to mess with the functionality of this, which if I just glued it to the side, it wouldn't, but it will overhang. So, I don't know, but that's what I wanted to do today to get you guys some ideas. If you want to stick around until my dog wakes up, I'm going to make some more ephemera. So that's up to you. You guys can decide if you want to stay. I found an old envelope when I was going through my actual vintage stuff. And so I got to cut a piece of this, but my actual address is on the other side. So I'm just going to do this off camera so I can get the back piece, because I like this material for tags and stuff. I'll be right there, I promise. It's kind of like, you guys know what glass tape is? It kind of feels like glass tape that they use to tape up glass when they're transporting it. It's got those fine fibers in it. Anyway, that's what it reminded me of. It's kind of got these cool bits. Somebody sent me some Happy Mail in it, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. I'm going to use that. So I thought it would be cool for pockets and tags and stuff. It's got like this weird centerpiece I got to cut out. Cheek breaks. My bad share. Oh, yeah, that's true, Teresa. I never thought of that. Yeah, so they're still there. I was like, oh gosh, I remember that. That was no fun. No bueno. All right, I'm going to leave him there because I'm going to need him. And I'm just getting some measurements. Jake and he's the fat man. Jake and the fat man. That's funny. You learned way too much. You can't type today. Okay. So we'll keep it clipped because I will lose stuff. All right, so I'll stay for a few more minutes. I don't know. Does somebody go live this time? I don't want to walk over someone's time. So if someone's going live that you guys know, let me know. Oh, he used to be a cop. Oh, okay. Was he a cop down where you are? I used to work with a lot of cops, ex-cops, NYPD guys. They were all working for a private investigator I worked for a while. That was fun and interesting. All right, these can be tags. Let me cut off that little fold mark. That's what you don't go live. Why? Because you're going over somebody's time. Yeah, no, I love random facts too. Oh, in Florida. That must have been fun. Oh, was he die? Nice. They're a different breed. They definitely are. That would make a cool tag. Oh, I can make a couple of tags out of that. Let's do that since it's sitting here. Oh, well, don't let that stop you. There's people going live all the time. I mean, it is what it is. You can't live your life by others. I just, in this community, I try not to step over people. The only reason I went live this morning is to get that out. It's going to be a card, apparently, instead of a tag. Just because it's got that pretty rose on it. But I wanted to get this out there. This can be a tag. So I could say it's out there. You guys are always asking me, did you do a tutorial? And sometimes I just don't. I had a whole journal I did, and everybody's asking me, did you do a tutorial on that closure? And I didn't. And I felt bad. I couldn't give you anything. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I just, I'm not all here. It's very hard. Let's make this a tall tag. It seems like a lot of people are here. Bye, Annie. Oh, thanks. Friday at noon Eastern, if you can. No worries, though. It's all good. You can always catch the replay. It's nice to talk to you guys live. It's nice to have you here. I can see what you're up to. I can get some feedback. I'm not just talking to myself like I usually am. Or the dog. It's me and the dog. We should be arriving any minute now. That'll be a cool little bookmark style tag. What kind of phone do you have, Patty? You do? Well, thank you. Coffee runs my life. I'm like, you know how like there's some people that are more comfortable in a relaxed state, and there's other people like me that are more like squirrels. and we're just like constantly going. I'm the constantly going kind of squirrel person. It's like all over the place, drives people nuts because I can't relax. I can't sit down. I think it's trauma response, if I'm being honest. But yeah. So coffee just makes that so much more fun. It's so fun. Oh, do you have an iCloud account? Are you looking to... Well, first of all, you guys doing YouTube videos, you need external drives and you need redundancies. I know Carrie just learned that. But I know they're expensive, but if I always think of it this way, if YouTube shut down your channel today, what would you do? Let's say you wanted to restart your channel. Let's say it was an error. You know, you didn't even do anything wrong. Or let's say you wanted to go over to another platform like Rumble or whatever else is out there. Or you wanted to put the videos up on your own thing. You want those videos, so you have to download them out of the channel and onto a hard drive. And you want the raw footage so you can use it for shorts and stuff, right? So get an external and then you can just put your phone down into the external. But for iCloud, you can increase your storage and just move it into the cloud and get it off your phone. Coffee is your blood type. Yeah, it is, Nicole. I know. It's terrible. I'm like one of those people that if somebody comes to the door and I'm sitting still, I feel guilty. It's definitely childhood trauma. And I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. Work with Carrie. She said she'll help you out. Do ya? I bet you would love it if you just understood it, because you seem to have that brain that you like to explore things. And so I bet you would love it if you understood it. That's what all the men say. I bet you would love women if you understood them. Okay, so there. That's cool. What do I have on my desk? I have so much stuff on my desk, guys. I have some of these. These are going to be in the shop today. I finally got them all done. I don't want book stuff. I brought out some bits. I have this with some dog hair. Actually, that's not my dog's hair. That's stuck to the page. So let's go through and see what we can find. Hey, Melissa. Hi, girl. Aren't they so pretty? There's Delicate Whites. The crafty cuts are up, which are the ones that I shipped to you. But like Trissy and a couple other people are asking me for the digitals because you guys are overseas and I can't ship to you. So I made a fussy cut pack, and that'll be up today if you want to grab them. Oh, another. Isn't this cool? This came all the way from Italy. It's got a fun letter. I'm not going to go through it because I'll rip it and I don't want to. I want to put something on this tag. Look at this lady. She's gorgeous. We'll put her. Maybe we'll put her on this with a little word. That's fun. Hey, Mick. Hello. Yeah, it was scheduled. So here I am. Ta-da! How are you? How's things? Nick is a writer. Author. I'm sorry. I don't want to insult anybody. I never know. An author. But that also technically makes you a writer. Published author, so. Very published. Very published. Okay, there we go. She's going to sit there. She needs to be looking at something, right? What should she be looking at? Let's see. I have somebody sent me these paper dolls. These are Christmas ones. I wonder if there's a dog in here. I could put a little person. That would be really funny. That's my stupid humor. It'd be collage. Anyway. This swivel knife to well, yes, hi glistening. Hi, by the way. Hi, welcome. You broke down and got Dropbox. I'm glad you did, Carrie. Medium rose positive. I'm missing all the good comments. I have tried it. I have one. It's over there in my drawer. But anyway, I find that I just shake too much, or you know what it is? I'll like be good, and then just like some stupid tick in my body goes, whoop, and I'm like, okay, well, no, we're not going to use that now. So no, I can't. I prefer a scissor. I just have more control, and a pair of scissors, and there's not going to be a dog in here. How rude. Okay. So what else can she be looking at? I think I want a dog, but now we have to go searching for a dog. What else could she be looking at? What else? What else? What else? Do we have anything? Let's see what's on my desk. Let's see. She could be looking at a flower. She could. Yes, that would make sense too, right? She could be looking at these flowers. Oh, I don't want to use that because that's a card. And oh, how about these? She could be looking at those. This is out of a book I got on Amazon. It's kind of cool. I'll show it to you. It's one of those KDP books, which is Kindle Direct Publishing, I believe. But it's Flower Ephemera Collection, and it's from, well, there's the ISBN. It says Ulapa, I don't know. But that's the title, Flower Ephemera Collection. And look, I don't use it much because it's got like, but it has these fun bits in it that you can cut out. I'm doing, working towards, there you go. Dorothy. Well, there you go, Dorothy. I don't know. I hope you get some sales. Anyway, I'm working on getting the courage up to do a glue book. To kind of stretch some muscles and just have fun and relax, you know? I have 4 fiction romance novels currently on Kindle. Yes. So Lily wins. How appropriate, the flower. You win. Where are my other scissors? I have 4 pairs of scissors on my desk at the moment, and none of them are the ones that I want. Where are you? Darn it, where are you? That's kind of weird. Where are you? Anyway, we're going to use these because these work fine. Hey, Dawn, you're back. Nice. So she will be looking down at these pretty flowers from Dorothy with an E at the end. So maybe she's from the Netherlands. I think the way it's spelled. Dorothy. You should put, nope, still fresh. That's funny. If this wasn't a romance type journal, I definitely would. That is funny. I like your humor. Wow, there's a lot of little bits in this. Do you guys like watching people fussy cut? These are not my favorite fussy cutting scissors. You would think they would be, right? Because they're so tiny, but I like my medium-sized. I don't know where they are. Obviously, you know that because I've just said it 14 times. Do you guys do this in your house? We generally have 2 channels on here. Well, when I'm in the room, it's the Weather Channel or the Food Network through Discovery app. I don't have cable anymore because no, we're cord cutters here. So we just watch apps through our smart TV. But the Weather Channel is notorious for just repeating the same thing over and over again. And then my husband and I will go back and forth. Like they would say, it's going to be a bomb cyclone. It's going to be a bomb cyclone. Today we're expecting a bomb cyclone. It's a bomb cyclone, blah, blah, blah. And we'll be like, gee, do you think it's a bomb cyclone coming in? Hey, have you heard any news on the bomb cyclone? I'll probably get my channel shut down for that. YouTube bots. If my live goes away, you know why. But anyway, so yeah. Do you guys do that? She could be watching radio. Yeah, they're just starting here. Where are you, glistening? They do make, oh my goodness, it's so bad. It's like, it could be the sunniest, prettiest day, and they'll be like, the UV index, and watch out for those mosquitoes, and sandstorms are possible. And you're like, oh, really? Can we just have a nice day? How about we just have a nice day? It's like going across the screen in red, wear your sunscreen. It's like so fear driven. Give it a rest. We're not falling for it anymore, Weather Channel. Or any of those news outlets. Stop it. We don't believe you. There's AI now. Nothing is real. Okay, so there. She's dancing around the flowers. How's that look? That's fun, I think. PBS. Yeah, I try not to watch anything mainstream anymore. It's just, yeah. Plus, I'm a conspiracy theorist. So. I prefer to watch about the aliens coming in October. It's about as plausible as anything they're feeding me anyway. So, anyway, we're moving on. There we go. Oh, where are you? The Weather Channel. Where are you? Oh, hi, Gail. Ink. It like you can hear me. All right, so I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm just trying to decide, do I want her behind it, in front of it? Doesn't really matter that much. Ink it like you mean it. I always tear stuff because I'm a brute. And these pieces in this book, usually I don't like shiny stuff, but these are kind of like a nice satin eggshell, kind of like an in-between. I love them. They are perfect. Come over just a little. Hey, Doris. Hello. Yeah, he's here and gone and here and gone. I don't know what Roger is doing. He brought some friends and then everybody left. I don't know. It needs a word. It needs the word dance. I'm not going to find that word today. So this is going to be done for now. We're putting it in the box, in the done box. In the done box. And then we have these two. I'll do these two and then I'm out of here. I'm out. I hear my dog walking around, so I have to go. Roger is definitely here. Silly Roger. This is not going to cut fabric. This butter, that does not go. What else is here? Early evening. Nice. How was Wednesday? She's kind of cool. I might put her down. All right, Gail. You have a fab Wednesday too. Thanks for stopping by. This must be from Patricia over at Le Cafe Craft because she always puts the paper on the back. Thank you, Patricia. I'm going to scrunch this up. So let's get some Fabrifix. No worries, Di. Thanks for dropping in. It's unexpected anyway. So you have a great night. Hugs. I'm going to be going soon anyway. All right, Leela. Have a good day. Got lots done and it's hot here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm over the heat now. I just want it to be fall. Wow, it is almost 10 a.m. here. Woo! Well, I'm being productive, so, and I get to spend time with friends. I'm happy. It's a good Wednesday here, too. It is. So I'm glad it's going to be a nice, fun Wednesday, Mick. Okay. Stay. All right, I'm going to have to clip it because it's not listening. Misbehaving. Misbehaving. All right. I have this. And I bet I have a little ink left on here. Very little. Just enough. Hi, Roger. I have a theory that they crone right before they're about to die. Does anybody know if that's actually true? Because I feel like they croon and then I don't hear from them anymore. I wonder if they're just giving the world their last bit of information. There we go. Good now? Good. All right, so we have that. I guess I could stamp the top up here with some words. And then we'll move on. You guys can get on with your day. Well, there's one on here. I don't think, let's see. I don't know that I'll get the whole thing because it's like bumpy right here, but let's have at it. They chirp to it, so maybe they fornicate before they pass, because like I feel like then they're gone. Like, so what do? Find a mate and then move to Florida in the villages and just settle down. There we go. Perfect. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Now I can say that I have a video for the Folio, and I got to spend some time with friends, so that was fun. Thanks for being here, and I hope you have a great Wednesday or Wednesday night or Thursday, wherever you are headed. And yeah, I'll see you on Friday at noon Eastern if you're around. Oh, I love these toppers, but this one's going. Okay, it's me because I'm a brute. All right, guys, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh goodness, I can't reach anything. I'm so short.